Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our second episode. This is Freddie and David. This is DTF podcast.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Just wanted to mention our sponsor. We finally got a sponsor. Not finally, but I mean, it's pretty early on, right? Shout out to VP Scribes for sponsoring the show. I mean, they're a really good sponsor. They're paying us quite a bit of money just to mention them. So that's
That guy is a class act. Yeah.
Dude, no, bro. I've done so much research on these crashes when it comes to like aviation crashes, whether or not it's helicopter or airplane.
Yeah,
But it's always on takeoff or landing. It's never actually in the air. Very rare. There was that one in Dallas, but it's usually always taking
That
off
video
or
was
landing.
was from Dallas, or where was it from?
Which one?
The one I sent you.
The helicopter
The two
one?
helicopter colliding.
Oh no, that was in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Australia. Nearby SeaWorld, apparently. But I think I was reading it was also I mean, taking off. The plane that crashed into the helicopter that crashed into them was taking off, and the other one was descending, like I guess ready to land.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how it happened.
Yeah, because in the video, he's like tapping his shoulder. He's like, yo, watch out.
That
Like,
was fucked up, bro.
But it looked like, so there's a point in the collision where it's kind of like spinning, and it looks like he's high in the air, like he's high up there.
Who?
The guy, or I guess whoever, it's point of view. You know what I mean?
I didn't see that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
you're probably looking at another video or something.
Maybe I was just tripping, bro.
Yeah, you're tripping, bro. Yeah,
this flying stuff's got me.
Dude,
up,
I don't
bro.
think I'll ever get on a helicopter again.
Dude,
That's what I concluded from that and the whole Kobe Bryant shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? Remember how I told you last pod about the Sully movie?
Yeah.
So how he has to land the plane on the Hudson because of the flock of birds?
Yeah.
Bro, I shit you not, bro. This past, like, I think it was Saturday or Sunday.
It was like 2 days ago. I saw that.
You saw the video, bro?
Yes.
Bro, it happened again.
It happened again.
And on takeoff, too.
It was I don't know if it was takeoff, but it was from I think Cuba, right?
Yeah, it was like a Cuban airline or something.
Yeah, and they're going to Florida or some shit, Miami.
Dude.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh my god, bro.
Southwest.
Luckily they landed
I don't
safely.
understand how, like, if they're flying through birds and that engine gets messed up, how does that transfer to going into the cabin? I don't know.
Yeah, all the smoke, right?
Yeah, like, how does that make sense?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I don't really know.
How about we call the aviation expert?
Get his opinion on
Yeah.
that?
I'm sure it has to do with the HVAC or something that. pulls
Yeah,
air
I'm
out.
sure, but
Pulls
yeah,
air
that just
from
looked
outside.
crazy. I mean, the good thing is that they all landed,
Dude, all of this
Safely.
is like fucking tripping me out.
dude. Makes you not want to fly ever.
Ever.
Speaking of, bro, don't you have a flight soon?
Yeah, bro. Going to Utah.
Dang,
I'm
bro.
tripping right now. It's a direct flight, so that's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's 3 hours long in the air, I don't know.
It's sometimes. I mean, I the few times I've flown, I just fall asleep, bro. Heavy
Yeah.
sleeper, so I sleep through all that stuff.
I try to sleep through it, I try, but
Dude, I
whole
saw
time
you
I'm-
on that last
whole
flight
time
we
I'm,
were
like, stressing.
on.
bro, okay, that one I wasn't tripping. I was actually like trying to sleep, and that whole time, I mean, it was just turbulence the whole way. It wasn't even like
Yeah, that
a
one
minute
was
of
that one
chill.
was uglier. It was. I mean, I've been on way fewer flights than you, but one of the more turbulence. I don't know what's the word. Turbulent.
No, dude. I
Flights.
fucking hate flying now. I used to love it. I used to think I was like, oh, it's the most badass thing.
I mean, it is kind of cool to think, like, a cool concept. You know,
It is cool. I think, I think I like driving more.
just the safety of
I,
driving,
I think it's not the safety. It's just the fact that I'm in control, When
bro.
you're
But
flying, you're not in control. It's some pilot that you don't know. That maybe he's like down in the dumps, he's thinking about that girl that dumped him yesterday.
this guy, I don't know, man. I've seen so many more videos of just dumb drivers, man. Like,
yeah.
just
There's-
recently, I
would
saw
say there's
one,
an
dude.
equal amount nowadays. Like, there's bad.
Flights compared
There's a
to
good amount of bad flights, bro. I just saw one. I I'm not even joking. Happened yesterday. If you go on TikTok, there's a flight from Austin to Frankfurt, Germany,
Uh-huh.
and apparently they dropped like 1,000 feet,
Oh my gosh,
and they had to
bro.
like do an emergency landing in Washington.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's super fucked up.
I can't believe that. That's.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't even picture that. Sorry.
dude. Yeah, like they had to do an emergency landing because they're all eating, and like the flight attendants are like serving everyone food and drinks, and you just see like all the food on the floor, on people's clothes, and people obviously went to the hospital because it's a huge drop.
I don't know. I still think it's so like the driving. Like I just saw a video too. This it's like you've seen those videos where it's like a dash cam,
Yeah,
and they're recording everything in front of them.
Yeah.
So there's a car that's going pretty fast, and
I think I
there's
know
a
what you're talking about.
there's a slow car in front of him, and so he's like gonna avoid him and take the fast lane, and the other car I guess noticed that he's going fast, so he tries to move to the left lane too, and then he notices that he's switching to the left lane,
Dude,
so he
people are
switches to
fucking
the right.
stupid.
But he does it so slow, and then this guy's like trying to avoid him, so he like clips him, bro.
No, bro.
That would
Let me
piss
tell
me
you
off,
an
bro.
even more fucked up one.
Give it to me, bro.
I think it's in Detroit. So it's like maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, and there's people walking the street because that's what people do, right? Like they go out. I don't know what the fuck these people are doing, but this person is walking, and then there's this car coming down the street trying to like escape the cops or some shit, and he's going, I don't know, maybe like 100 miles an hour.
Oh my god!
I'm laughing, but it's super fucked up.
It's just like nervous.
So
laughing,
there's
I
a
guess.
car, I guess. Like let's just say the fast car is going down west, and there's a slow car. I mean, I don't know why the fuck he's
Oh
going.
my god!
But
Oh my
he
god!
goes
I can
super
already
slow.
imagine.
And he's going north, let's just say, and the guy T-bones him, and they fly all the way to this corner where this guy's walking, and the guy that's walking gets flown like maybe 100 feet away.
Oh my god!
And clearly he died. There's no way he
How
survived.
do you survive that?
Yeah,
No.
and then the whole building falls on top of them too.
What?
Yeah, the building collapsed. Crazy, bro.
Dude, oh my gosh, bro. Dude, so for you guys that are just listening, Twitter is where you find all these crazy videos. This is what we're talking about.
Dude, Twitter
And
is
it's
fucked
just
up.
like it's insane that
Twitter
you can
and
find
Facebook is fucked up.
It's insane that you can find this stuff on there, you know? Like you just like open it one day and just see somebody dead. But dude, talking about slow people, bro. that slow reactions. There's this one video, I don't know if you've seen it. It's a guy on a bike, I think, like a motorcycle.
Dude, yes.
And you
The
see-
moped, I
the-
think. He's like driving a moped.
No, I think it's an actual motorcycle. And there's a lady like on the you know that the area designated for them to cross the street.
Yeah.
So she's walking across, and then she just stops in the guy's direct lane.
Yeah.
She doesn't move, and then she moves until he tries to like go out of her way, and she moves into him. So it's like like she had the whole time to like move. I guess she just froze. She panicked that she saw him coming,
Dude, no.
and he
I
like
think-
ends up hitting her.
I thought you were about to tell me about this one where I see all over Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever. It's this car he's like a dog with 3-legged dog walking like on the crosswalk. So the car stops. He's like letting the dog
Go.
walk across, and then this idiot like in a moped is like,
my
"Oh, let me go in
gosh.
their lane." I guess because he thought like it's a green light. Fuck it. And he just doesn't stop. He just keeps on going, and he rams into the car and flips over, bro.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna be like, it killed the dog or something.
No, dude.
Wait,
Usually
wait,
you're supposed to run over the dog.
wait, is it the one that he lands like on their windshield?
Yeah. He lands on the
Oh
windshield.
my god, bro!
You know
I
what
saw
I'm
that
saying?
one.
Yeah.
Because he does like a funny flip,
Yeah.
like on their back, like on the back. It's like
Bro,
a little
it's like
hatchback,
on
no?
about, right?
Dude, it was
He couldn't
so
have
funny.
brakes, nothing, dude. And you
Nothing.
could tell he didn't even press the brakes.
He didn't even care.
He didn't care. He was just like, fuck it. I'm YOLOing it.
Dude, but he did such a funny flip, and then he lands on their like windshield, right?
Dude, yeah. Bro. I feel like that's something like you would probably do, actually. Now that I think
I'm
about
a pretty good driver, man.
it. You mean that?
I don't have tickets.
I don't think I have any tickets either.
Don't lie, bro. I've seen how you drive, bro.
I drive normal, bro.
You drive how all these crazy people fly, bro.
I drive where all these crazy people fly.
You drive how all these crazy people fly.
There's like very little plane crashes, so that's a good thing, no?
It's more and more nowadays, I guess, because of Twitter.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing when it comes to Twitter is that you just see all the bad shit. You never see anything good.
No, bro. Yeah. I mean,
Actually, I
it's
don't
it's
ever
the
see anything
clickable
good.
stuff, right? It's the
Yeah, it's
clickable
quick, yeah.
stuff. So, you know,
Dude,
gonna
yeah.
get views.
Actually, I was on TikTok, and this one post comes up, and it's talking about like, oh, if you go to Twitter, you can see like this drive-by shooting in Puerto Rico.
Oh my god.
And I was like, should I go to Twitter to look it up? And I'm just like, nah, I just need to stay away from this shit.
Dude, it's like
I need to stay away. I look at too
it's
much shit where people
morbid
dying.
curiosity, right? That's what it's called.
I don't even know.
You just like it's enticing. You want to go see it.
Yeah, I guess it just freaks me out seeing like people get killed on camera and just no one cares. It's
Bro,
just like fuck it.
I don't know, man. I think I don't know if we talked about it last podcast, but the guy that killed, I don't know if you sent me the video. He's like loading the gun and then he just executes some guy on the street.
Oh yeah, I think I sent that one
Like
to you.
in Philly or something.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
saw
crazy.
that they caught him.
So crazy,
Dude,
isn't it crazy?
crazy, bro.
So crazy. No, yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually insane.
Twitter, endless content, bro. We can talk about stuff for days.
Dude, but honestly, I can't get away from Twitter. I just love using that as my news source. Like I actually see everything I need to see on there.
Yeah,
and I find out
I'm a little
immediately.
addicted too.
I'm addicted to it too. I like every time I wake up, that's the first thing I do is like pick up my phone and check Twitter.
I just find interactions on Twitter are so funny. Like, what's the point of arguing with people? Like, you know what I mean? It's just where are you trying to get to? You know, in the conversation.
Yeah, I
Or
think
at least people getting upset.
when it comes to like arguments, I think it was today actually. Elon was actually replying to one of his ex-employees.
I saw
on
that
Twitter.
too. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
oh my god, I can't believe that guy even tweeted him
yeah. Dude,
to ask him like, "Yo, am I still employed?" Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Hot take. He kind of handled that kind of weird.
You think so?
I
You
mean,
think he's
as like the boss of the whole Twitter.
I think
know?
he answered it however he wants because it's his. You know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but it's,
If Twitter was mine, I'd be like, "Who cares what you think?" I don't know.
yeah, I guess it's just kind of weird because like to see the interaction because the guy was trying to be like kind of, I don't know, cordial or whatever you want to say. He's trying to be professional, and he's like,
I don't think going to Twitter is pretty professional. He could have asked.
I know, but I'm saying like, cause in the replies he's like, I emailed all the HR people and everything, and I haven't gotten a response, so I'm hoping that you respond here. And then he's like, "What do you even do?" Like that's kind of how we responded to him.
Well, I think instead of "What do you even do," he says, "What have you done?"
Right, yeah, and then I did see like a follow up tweet of him where he's like, "Oh, he's just entitled and he doesn't do any work," something like that. But I mean,
I don't know how Elon exactly knows that because I mean, let's talk about the amount of employees he oversees through all the companies. But I'm sure there might have been like some interaction where he knows who that guy was, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird that the guy brought it up on Twitter. First of all,
I think that's weird.
Like,
I think going on Twitter is like already asking for trouble.
Yeah,
you know,
because then also like I don't know, he's just like, but then it is kind of like his persona on Twitter too. So it's like,
who, Elon? I mean,
Yeah.
dude, that's what I'm saying. You're going on Twitter to confront the guy that's like a huge troll, and he says it how it is. He doesn't say like he doesn't sugarcoat anything.
yeah,
You
he's
know.
kind of crazy with his tweets, bro.
He's a troll, bro.
Crazy.
The king of trolls, I would say.
The king of trolls.
Dude, he's too funny. Especially whenever I see like him and AOC, like it's just
Bro, I saw that somebody tweeted like, "Yo, when are you gonna date AOC or something like that?" And he's like, "Alas, she would never date me." Bro, what a troll, bro.
super hardcore troll. I mean, I think it's because AOC just gets pissed over everything. It's just funny.
I don't even know who she is, to be honest. I'm not into
She's
the
just,
political
Yeah,
game.
she's from New York. She's just funny.
Yeah, I saw the pictures though.
Of what?
I get why he's like, he would never date me or she would never date me.
Dude, she's not even blonde, bro.
I saw that. What? And then I saw an old picture and her eyes weren't even blue.
Yeah. I don't
Was she
know.
wearing some contacts or something? I
I
don't
have no idea what's going on over there.
know. Is that crazy, bro?
I think it's just she woke up and realized it was 2023. And she's like, "New year, new me."
It's different.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I guess I want to like take it back a little bit and tell you how, since I'm going to Utah, you were telling me that there's Skinwalker Ranch over there, and I wanted to ask you, what is that? Because you told me to watch the documentary on
on Hulu, bro.
And I haven't watched it. But
Dude,
maybe you can give me like a little summary.
you haven't gotten a chance to see any of it?
The only thing I know is that there might be aliens or ghosts. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'll give you like, I think we talked about it a little bit last pod, but basically it's a ranch where there's like, it's just a hotspot for paranormal activity stuff, kind of
Like the movie or what?
In a way they would hear, so there's like multiple homesteads in the ranch, and in one of the homesteads there's a family that lives, and they would hear footsteps and stuff like that.
So wait, is that like the original story, or what is that? Is that current?
It's just so the whole ranch, there's activity in the whole ranch. So there's like,
but I thought no one lives there right now.
no, these are like old.
Oh, so this
families.
is the original story.
No, the original story, I don't know. It's been bought over and over.
Yeah.
The most recent is that that's documentary
that
people. Yeah,
that guy.
He's like a real estate mogul or something in Utah. So he owns the ranch, and before him, it was this guy, some Bigelow. I think he's been on Joe Rogan actually. So he's a billionaire, and he bought like the ranch, and he designed like a whole kind of like expedition to research what's going on. And all the people, so they say in the documentary, if you watch it on Hulu, they say that all the people that went to investigate what's going on, they were like, I'm never going back there. Basically.
That's what I did see. That was the one clip I did see, that everyone that either researches there or is there like overnight.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm never coming back here again.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine like what happened, like they don't explain. They're just like, they don't want to come back.
I'll tell you, I mean, I've seen off the top of my head,
you've gone there. No.
I wish, but at the same time I don't. I'm too scared for that stuff.
Well, I kind of just want to go just check it out at nighttime though, at 3:00 in the morning.
Yikes. I would not ever do that.
I don't think I would do it like where it's like right now where it's a lot of snow, but maybe like in the summer where you can maybe run away if possible. But like in the snow,
Well, let me tell you first what stuff would happen, and then tell me if you would be comfortable.
Is it like Don't Look Up? Oh no, wait, wrong movie.
Never
I'm
seen
thinking
it.
About.
You're talking about the Jordan Peele one?
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
What is that one?
Alien one,
Up, right? No.
That's Disney, bro. No, yeah, I think I think it is Don't Look Up, right?
No. There's no way.
Oh, it's called Nope.
Nope. There you go.
Yeah.
So random. But
I mean, I would be like, Nope.
Is that like similar?
Basically, I don't know what that movie's about. I haven't seen it. Is it alien stuff?
Oh my god! Why haven't you watched it?
Is it alien stuff?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay,
it's basically an alien.
It's because it's just a broad term. It's paranormal. So there's alien stuff. There's ghosts. Like,
I don't know.
orbs.
I don't consider aliens paranormal, but sure.
It's just I'm just using it as like a broad term.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of stuff, unexplained stuff that they're like, I don't know what's going on here. Like one of the main stories is the Skinwalker. That's where the name comes from. The Skinwalker is like a creature that just
an alien, basically.
Turned more like a werewolf kind of hybrid human thing. There's stories about orbs that just come and the ranch owners, or not the owners. What are they called? The ones that take care of the ranch.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
Well, they're like guarding the ranch, and they have some dogs. And there's a story where it's late, and the dog just runs off into the distance following this orb. And I don't know where you just hear the dog like yell as if it's being like, I don't know, just brutally murdered. And then the owner doesn't want to go look for it.
What the fuck?
And in the morning he goes and he just finds like a blob of like kind of like if you just like incinerate something, it was just like a blob of fat and like hair and stuff on the ground.
Dude, and you don't think it's just like some weirdo doing this?
How could you even do that? I don't know.
How can you not? Anything's possible, right?
But they saw an orb.
I mean, I'm sure they could have like done something.
It's
So,
like,
I mean, the orb. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you could do that, but I'm sure they can
like
use
Mysterio
they
from
could
Spider-Man.
they could use like reflections. You know, that's how they make it seem like there's ghosts. Like they shine light off of like a reflection, and then like in I guess at a certain angle it'll look like something is like see through, and it looks like a ghost. I don't know. Maybe something like that is happening out there.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I believe in the stuff,
Yeah.
but because I'm more of like a
But I feel like
see it to believe it.
yeah, I feel like if it was like legit something, I'm sure people would have gone out there like a whole squad to check out what the fuck that is.
Well, there has been expeditions, but the fact that like there's people that are like, I'm never going back there. Doesn't that kind of scare you?
No, because there's people that say that about like these haunted houses, stuff like that.
I would never go to a haunted house either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's too much.
And I don't know. You just I feel like maybe it's like in their head or something. Like, what if that guy was just drunk that night?
I mean, that's the funny thing because I feel like that about paranormal stuff, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna go find out if it's real or not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to find out, but I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty out there, right? It's kind of like the Bigfoot thing. The Bigfoot thing is kind of like, I don't know.
So since you say Bigfoot, there's another documentary on Hulu also, and it's a Bigfoot one.
Hulu's your favorite, huh?
They just have really like good documentaries. They
Yeah.
have a Bigfoot one, bro. But I started watching it, and then as soon as they were like, yeah, we got attacked and blah blah, and then they're like, they're working at a pot farm. So I was like, bro, these guys are probably high and they saw something.
Yeah, that's what. That's.
So I was
that's
like, why am
what
I
I'm
watching
thinking.
this, bro?
Bro? But wait, you didn't finish telling me what other stories are there. I know, like, they were also mentioning something about like animals are precisely cut. Like, if you were to like find a dead animal on the floor, like they're cut like with a laser or some shit.
Yeah, so there was a lot of, they call it cattle mutilations. So a lot of their cattle would just, they're like, so I guess when an animal attacks the cattle, it leaves a certain I guess ridges and stuff where they bite,
Yeah, like the teeth
into the bones and stuff like that, the meat. And they would find cattle with like their blood sucked out completely. There's no blood stains around them or anything, and there's like they're just like cut in half precisely. Like it looks like it was done by like a surgeon. So
dude, you see, but what if it was a person? Because like if you think about it, if these guys, oh wait, I don't know, I didn't get to watch it, but I was about to ask you, does technology work there?
No.
No, it doesn't. Okay, that's what I was about to say.
So
How come they didn't use like night vision or some shit?
Yeah, so in the documentary,
And record
actually,
it.
they have they're doing these tests with drones.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
what I was about to say.
and
Why
then,
can't they use
yeah,
drones
and
at night?
the battery just drains real quick.
Oh, okay.
Like the guy's like, brought it fully charged. Obviously, like I was thinking like maybe he didn't.
Yeah,
right?
maybe he did it.
But if it's true, like,
So okay, you haven't seen Nope, but in the movie they end up putting cameras everywhere around the house. Obviously, it's like hooked up to like the main line of electricity. Why can't they do that there? Right? Someone super rich is buying the land, right? He wants to know. He's hiring all these people. He can at least put some money in cameras, right?
I would say watch the documentary. There's a part there's a part where they get to the ranch and you see their headquarters, and they have a room that's like almost ceiling to floor TVs, and it's just like it's like a whole setup where they're
So they do have
monitoring.
cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's certain parts of the ranch where I guess magnetic radiation, or I don't know how they.
Yeah, because I
explain it,
did
but
see that too. That the guy that's going. This all happens in the first 5 minutes of the show. By the way,
the trailer.
The guy says that there's so much radiation that's unsafe for a person to be there,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense because he walked through it. So
Well, what they say is that Because they make it seem like, oh, like radiation, like a nuke or something, right?
Yeah.
But what he says is that it's comparable to being next to like a microwave that's on, but with the door open. And you know how they release a lot of radiation too, so.
Mm.
So I mean, obviously it's harmful, but I don't think if you're like there for a few minutes, I don't think it's detrimental.
I had texted my family. I was like, "Yo, let's go to Skinwalker Ranch," and they're like, "Yeah, we're down." And then I asked them today. I'm like, "Yo, you guys know what that is?" And they're like, "No, what is that?"
You're just gonna spring it on them when you're there,
like something attacking us.
You're like, so basically, this ranch is messed up. There's a bunch of crazy.
I wonder if they do. Let me see. Let me look it up. If they have like,
I'm sure they do tours or something.
Yeah.
They could. I don't know though, because it's a private property thing.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, there isn't.
Just sneak into the ranch.
Oh, Post Malone went. Let's see what he says about that. I believe what he would say.
Yeah, bro. With it, where was it that he was telling a story about? That guy has some stories.
He talked about Skinwalker Ranch, or what are you talking about?
No, he just talks about like ghosts and hearing footsteps and stuff like that.
Dude, I don't know. That guy's tripping though.
I wouldn't believe
that whenever he sings, he's like tripping.
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos. That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. He has.
Would you think that something's wrong with him?
At first, I was like, oh, that looks kind of weird. But I was like, maybe he's just in his feels, you know?
Yeah, I thought people were tripping at first, but then I saw another video and I'm like, wow,
the one where he's like pulling his shirt.
No, there's one where he's on the mic and then he's just like bending over and he's like slowly falling to the ground. And
I think, but was that when he was fat or skinny?
It's a recent one.
So he's skinny?
He didn't have the hair.
Is he skinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's skinny, then I don't know. Maybe he's just doing some weird shit. But when he was fat, I'm pretty sure he was just like always like drunk or whatever.
I don't know, bro. I was like,
yeah,
I would have an intervention for that guy.
But
just like as a friend, no? Like,
I mean, apparently he's like chilled out with all that because the new girl he's dating, I don't know.
She's probably not down for that.
I have no idea.
She's like, take care of yourself, man.
Stop blowing up my phone, dumbass. Dude, so would you go to Skinwalker Ranch with me or what? Fly with me?
Let's shoot a pod there.
Would you actually go if I bought you a flight?
Doesn't work. No, I would not go.
No. Okay.
I'm telling you, man. I don't believe in this stuff, but I would not want to find out.
You know, I'm surprised Joe Rogan hasn't gone there or tried to find out what that is. It sounds like he doesn't really care about that.
He likes a lot of this conspiracy stuffs.
Yeah, but I feel like if all people,
but he brings the people to his podcast, so he talks about everything there. So
yeah, but I feel like he would want to find out, right? If he was even interested in it.
I think he's just got too much stuff going on. He's got UFC. He's got a podcast.
He has time, bro.
He's everywhere, bro.
Elon's.
I'm
just gonna say, if Elon can do what he does, then anyone else has time to do whatever they need to do or want to do. It's in the want, right?
I don't know how he does that.
I don't know how
and
he
does
like
either. Tweeting 24/7.
Bro, I know. Like, I'm going to sleep and I'm like, bro, I'm way too tired. I need to wake up.
He doesn't sleep.
Dude, he's tweeting while I'm going to sleep. And then I wake up and it's like, it says like, oh, tweeted an hour ago. And
he's a robot,
like, bro. What is up with this guy?
He's a robot. Doesn't sleep, doesn't need food.
No, I think he's an alien. That's what I think he is. I genuinely think he's an alien.
He might.
I legit think he is because it's weird.
He's from the future or what? Why?
That or a lizard human.
Just because he doesn't sleep and stuff?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Don't know what to say about that. I just come to my own conclusion that he's an alien.
Yeah, it's possible.
I
think robot though, because dude, that guy's just like robotic looking.
I mean, he's different. He's different.
Did he name his son like some code? It's like some program.
Well, it was Grimes that named him.
I thought he was the one.
He said that he added the
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 AEX or something like that.
the ash or whatever he said it's called.
I wonder how you pronounce that. I've never looked into that.
I don't know. I just know he said that part's called ash, like Ashwin. Maybe his son is Ashwin.
Shout out. Oh dang, dude. I don't know.
I don't know, but since we're like on the topic of conspiracies, you were telling me the other day about Adam and Eve. So,
Oh yeah.
since you're the conspiracy guy, what is
I look
that?
up too much of this stuff. I go down
Yeah,
these
you go in
rabbit
those
holes,
rabbit
bro.
holes, huh? Yeah.
I go down those rabbit holes, man. Adam and Eve. Yeah, so this is so this one is kind of intertwined with this other conspiracy called Younger Dryas. Actually, I wouldn't call Younger Dryas a conspiracy. I think recently, from what I've seen, they've discovered more and more evidence supporting the Younger Dryas effect. So the Younger Dryas effect is like I believe, and you can correct me. I don't know if you're looking it up, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
reading
this
right
cyclical thing that happens every, I believe it's 12,000 years, where
now. Ice Age.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
I
And
have actually. I didn't know it was called this, but I have heard about it, and the only reason why I heard about it was because someone was talking about on Joe Rogan's podcast,
mhm.
saying how Elon knows about it, and Elon was saying that we're technically in an ice age right now.
Yeah, so what why that matters is because the Younger Dryas, it would date, I guess, humanity. It would mess up, I believe it's our understanding of our human history. Like we did not start when we think we did. So that's why that.
But no one ever says like an actual like definitive answer when humanity started. No one
I
ever
don't think
says it.
so.
No one ever says it. Like they say, 12,000 years. And then
Well,
they're
the
like,
Younger Dryas one says I guess what it says is that there was a civilization before, and then the Younger Dryas happened, which is like a cataclysmic event.
the
There
Ice
was
Age.
giant floods, and then that's when they're all like, oh, it ties into religion, where like, Noah's Ark and all that stuff, the floods, and apparently in a bunch of other religions, there's they
The
talk
big flood.
about floods
Yeah.
a lot, or not talk about floods a lot, but there is a tale of floods, so that's where they think it comes from. And then the evidence they found for that is that there are I guess if you look at the Earth in kind of like a huge macroscopic view, there's what they call scars on the Earth where the so this is saying that glaciers melted and they caused all this water to come down, right, and wipe out everything. And so it creates these grooves like scars on the Earth.
That's why there's basically
Yeah.
mountains and canyons and valleys.
Yeah, but this is like, this happens every, like, on a cycle kind of thing. And the Adam and Eve one is sort of similar. It's part of it, but the Adam and Eve talks about how the Earth polar, what are they called? Yeah, I guess the poles, they're gonna shift 90 degrees, and when that happens, for some reason it says that the continents will stop moving. I don't know why, but that didn't make sense to me. But it says that the continents would stop moving.
So wait, what does this have to do with Younger Dryas?
It's part of the. They say that's part of like why it happens. So like it kind of like is like the Adam and Eve encompasses that one.
So how did you get into this rabbit hole?
YouTube.
People
I
are
see,
worried
like,
about this. I think there's a lot of things people are worried about, and I would say,
Well, it's been popping up more and more because basically what people are saying is like, oh, we're due for a cataclysmic event.
I don't know. I think that was COVID. No,
No,
you don't think that's pretty hardcore?
no, this is more like.
People are like dying, and then now
Have
we
you ever seen the movie 2012?
Of course.
That's basically what these
Of
people are
course.
saying.
So they think there's gonna be another flood.
Not flood. I mean, yes, flood, but like amongst other things happening.
Like what?
So when the
Trains derailing in Ohio or what?
Dude, that's great. That's like
No, like what though?
how is it possible that 3 trains
I don't know. I
derailed?
saw some excuse that they need to start measuring the temperature for the trains or something like that. And I'm like thinking, you guys are like a corporation, you know. I would expect for you to know that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But what were you saying as another
That if when the
event?
the poles shift, so they're supposed to shift 90 degrees. So if
Yeah.
you picture the North Pole at the top, it'll shift 90 degrees, and then when that happens, um, the continents stop for some reason. That's what the theory says. And if the continents stop, everything else keeps moving. So there are gonna be these
Oh, so like oceans would.
no winds,
Oh, winds.
1,000 miles per hour winds,
I don't
because
believe that.
that's how fast the
I don't believe it.
that's how fast the Earth spins at the equator.
You know, now that I think about it, why is Earth like pointing up? Right? I don't know.
I mean, it's pointing up because that's how
Considering this is up, right?
it is. Yeah, that, I mean
Considering this
that's
is
what
up.
we consider up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why it's pointing like
It's
that.
like,
I
why
don't know.
is it blue? Because we call it blue.
Damn.
Someone called it that got deep real quick or what? Someone called it blue at one point.
Yeah, I know. I always think like my blue is probably different than your blue. You know what I mean? Like, what if you see a different color than I do, but we both consider that blue?
That's trippy, bro.
That's what I always think about. It's like, yeah, like I see this as blue, and you call it blue, but you probably see it like as that red. But that's my red, you know?
Yeah, I guess there's no way of confirming that.
There's no way. There's
Ever.
no way to confirm. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that's a crazy conspiracy theory. I mean, I don't know. How could they prove this about to happen, and how could they stop it?
There's
Mars
no,
or what?
they can't prove it. It's just like they're
It's just a
saying,
theory, right?
yeah, it's just a theory, and they're just saying that it's due, like based on how they calculate these events,
Some BS.
so that we're due like for a cataclysmic event sometime.
I always
soon.
think that like after like I die or something, clearly something's gonna happen at some point, right? It's never gonna be perfect.
Well, this happens in a cycle of 15,000 years or something like that. 12 to 15,000 years. So right now we're at 12,000.
But okay, so if so for sure, nothing like a comet could ever hit us, or like not that it couldn't hit us, but we would know already right now, couldn't we?
Like detect it before
Yeah,
it
we
comes.
can detect it like technically 100 years in advance because we are always looking in space. Like,
I'm sure we can detect
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I was thinking like nothing from space could technically like affect Earth, but something like locally, I don't know.
In this theory, the sun would affect us very badly
Yeah,
because since the poles shift, supposedly the magnetic field, which is what protects us from the sun, gets disrupted. So it would just get really hot, really really hot.
well, yeah, I think not only that, but the way that the sun, I guess, the way we, I guess, orbit, not only orbit, but the way the sun directly hits Earth would change, right? So if we were to go turn horizontal, if we call this vertical, then like the North Poles would turn to water, and that
Yes.
should cause.
So
a
get
flood,
this,
yeah.
bro. Get this. This is why they say. So this is, you know how people were like, oh, like Atlantis sunk or whatever. So the reason that people are saying that is true is because when these events happen, that happens what you just explained. So parts of the Earth that were frozen because they were away from the sun are not going to be closer. So they're going to melt. So like the Antarctic will be like green. You know, there'll be forests and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they're like.
Well, let's hope that nothing like that happens. Because I don't know. I mean, these theories always end up leading to there's always advanced civilization, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen in
It
our
always
lifetime, bro.
comes to that, but
It'll never happen in our lifetime for sure.
hopefully not. Hopefully I live a good long life, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully I live like 200, 300 years or something.
Even then, that's still, you're short. Probably like 2,800 years.
Yeah.
because it's like on a cycle of 15,000 years.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so crazy.
But I mean, I go on these rabbit holes, man, and I just like it because I'm thinking like, is this possible, man?
I mean, I like to see the theories, but at the same time, I always think like some asshole in their bedroom just came up with this. You know?
Some flat Earth shit.
Yeah, some flat Earth shit. Honestly,
I mean, some of these are like the way they, I guess, explain it is starts making a little sense in your head, and then you stop to think, and you're like, I don't know, that's weird.
my thing is like, it never mattered until I read it.
Yeah,
That's how
you would have never known
Yeah,
it.
that's how I.
You
think
would have
of it.
gone
It's
about
like,
your life.
It's like it never mattered until I read it, basically. So that's just the way I see it now.
Yeah, I guess it matters for me because I dig too much into it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fun
I mean,
though.
yeah, obviously, like I kind of looked into it too, but
I mean, it
I
draws
didn't really,
you
I
in,
didn't
bro.
really care. I didn't really care because I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Life depends on it, so right.
I think what did I see recently that remember how you were talking right now about protection from space, like comets and asteroids and stuff?
Yeah.
I think I saw somewhere that they developed, maybe I'm tripping, but
You're tripping.
they developed
For sure,
something
for
where
sure.
like they can shoot an asteroid with like lasers or something.
I've heard of that. I actually heard of that, but I don't know how true it is.
So I wasn't tripping.
But I'm sure they would try to take care of it before it even came into the solar system, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I think most of like if an asteroid were to come hit, a lot of the times, a lot of it burns off in the atmosphere, entering.
Yeah, I'd rather not risk it.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, yeah, it could still be massive and cause a lot of damage. But
Yeah, I can hit someone's house like here in Mission.
would you go up and detonate a nuke
No, I would let
like
some,
Bruce Willis?
I'll let some dude do it.
Have you seen that movie?
No,
Armageddon?
but if you've seen, have you seen Don't Look Up? I mean,
Don't Look Up at Me.
no, I'm sorry. Have you seen Don't Look Up?
What movie is that?
It's this movie on Netflix where
Oh, with Jonah Hill.
yeah, Jonah
Yeah,
Hill.
I've seen it. That movie was too funny.
What's that guy? The guy that plays Hellboy. I don't know what's his name.
Recently?
He plays Hellboy like in
Because wasn't there a
2000
reboot?
Not early 2000s. He plays Hellboy, and he's like the guy that flies the rocket into space. Supposed to fly the rocket into space until they say like altered around.
No,
No.
I've never seen those movies.
I don't even know what to tell you, man. You don't watch that many movies.
I don't.
Let me see. The guy that's flying the rocket, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. You've seen the movie. Don't Look Up.
Oh, dude, I don't remember who it is.
Okay, apparently his name is Ron Perlman. And
Ron Perlman. Yes,
he's in Sons of Anarchy. Shut up. You know him from his name.
I do.
How do you know him from his name?
Because I know his face.
Yeah, that's such a random.
Is that weird?
That
I
is
have a
actually
thing
really
where I
weird.
remember names from
Oh,
celebrities.
well, he was in Blade also. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Sons of Anarchy for
he
sure.
was
I knew
it.
that.
Wasn't he in Rocky also?
I don't see that here. Yeah, basically.
No.
he's
I'm
just-
confusing him with Ralph or Dolph.
He's
Lundgren?
a Hellboy.
Ralph Lundgren or something like that.
Regardless, yeah, basically he flew up. Supposed to fly up to
I
destroy
remember
it,
now.
yeah.
He's old, dude.
Yeah, he is old. I was so surprised with how old he was. 72 years old.
He's an old actor now. Yeah, I remember his face.
You remind me of him.
He has like I remember because his face always
You
looks so
actually
puffy
do
to
look
me.
like him.
Shut up, bro. That guy's blonde, man.
He has white hair. I don't know what you're talking about.
Younger version of
I
him.
wouldn't know, to be honest. I've seen him in Hellboy, and Hellboy has no hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has no hair. Yeah, he doesn't.
Look him up in Blade.
We
Blade
could do
is
that.
like
We could do that tomorrow.
Blade is like early 2000s.
But yeah, those are crazy rabbit holes, bro. I don't know.
You don't look into conspiracy theories or what?
Just the Egypt ones. I think those are just too interesting.
Oh, did you see they found a tunnel?
It wasn't tunnel. I saw that they think it's just like an area that they left open to like help the pyramid stay up. I don't know. It's supposed to help keep it breathing or some shit. I don't even know. It's not like an actual thing that they utilized or anything.
These freaking clickbait titles, man. I
Yeah.
never look into it. I just like, oh wow.
I saw that though, and I was just like, "What the hell is that?" But yeah, I don't even know. Apparently, Egypt ties into Atlantis, though. I don't know if you've seen
How?
that. I think they said something like, who was it?
Plato.
That they would talk about Atlantis. That there was like this super high tech city. Maybe it was Plato. I don't even know. Yeah, was it Plato?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
his
think.
uncle or something like that was the one that told him about Atlantis.
Yeah. So there's Plato says that, but it's not Egypt.
But no, I'm
It's
pretty
somewhere
sure.
in Africa, but
I
it's
thought
not
it
Egypt.
tied into Egypt though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know,
I
but
don't
there's
remember the
apparently
story.
there's
It tied into it though.
there's a structure in Egypt, in Africa somewhere, I think, where it's like rings. It's like a city kind of like with rings around it, and then there's like a pathway where the water exits, and that's exactly how Plato described it. So that's why they're like, oh,
So
it
what, you read
existed.
Plato's books or what?
No, no, I don't. I just seen videos where they're saying, but that's what they said, that he describes it that way. And then there's a city somewhere in, or it's not even a city. It's just like a ancient structure that's been there, and you can tell by the remains.
Hmm.
I think Rogan talked about it too.
Yeah, I need to catch up on these rabbit holes. Basically,
It's pretty good, man.
how do you find time for this, bro?
It's just time killers, man.
So this is why you don't watch movies.
Yeah, actually, or I watch it at night.
This is
before
why
I'm
you watch
falling
Ferdinand.
I watch the same movies over and over. I just watch it
No,
before
dude,
bed.
you watch The Office over and over, like too much.
Dude, I saw it like 20 times.
Unhealthy amount of times.
I
Like,
think
I've seen it
so.
a lot of times, but you've seen it too many times. I think every day I'll talk to you, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm watching The Office." I just finished 3 seasons in one day.
I started watching new shows.
Like what? Office.
Modern
Arabic?
Family.
Oh.
The Office.
In Arabic.
The British
Office.
version. Imagine.
Dude, Modern Family is pretty funny. Yeah,
I like it.
That's a good one.
Is it kind of weird that I don't like Sofia Vergara's character that much?
I never really watched it for her. I watched it more because
It
What's-
annoys me.
what's the main character's name again? The dad,
Phil.
Phil. I watched it because of him.
I'm
He's
so
the
Phil,
most
bro.
funny. Yeah. I don't know about you being Phil, but yeah, he's so funny. That's
Phil with
basically
my
why I watch
kids.
it, and also because his kids are funny too.
I'm Phil with my kids.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rain check on that one.
Dude, yeah, he's really funny. He's always getting caught doing some crazy stuff, man.
How crazy!
Very crazy.
All right, bro. Well, I think we should close it out here.
Yeah, man. I think it was a good one.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate everyone if you guys made it this far for listening.
Yeah, we went off on crazy tangents this one. Sorry, we were a little bit
But
everywhere.
but we will be posting every single Friday. So if you guys can subscribe, like, download, whatever it's called on Spotify,
Yeah, I think it is a download.
go ahead and leave a review. We'd really appreciate it.
Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys.
Catch you later.
Peace.
Peace.